Okay, so we're starting the week off with an interesting sale. I sold a curling iron. I recently had been thinking about when I had sourced this about 3 months ago and how I probably shouldn't have sourced this, and I thought it was never gonna sell. I don't think I'm gonna be sourcing curling irons much, at least for how much I put into this, because I had sourced this for $7.99 and I just feel like it sat for a while. So this is a Hot Tools curling iron, which is mainly the reason I picked it up, because I know Hot Tools is a really good brand, and it's kind of like a smaller tapered barrel here. I did figure out which was the name of it, and I had it listed. Like I said, it took 94 days to sell. I originally listed it for $35, and when I woke up this morning, I saw that someone on Poshmark had sent me a $30 offer, which I was very, very excited about, because I did wind up making $16.01 on this. However, I don't think electronics and stuff is my passion in life, so I don't think I'm going to be running out and trying to get more curling irons. But if I come upon them, sure. But yeah, amazing sale just came through, and we can thank my dad for this one. So my dad, I guess it was last weekend, had gone to an estate sale, I want to say, and he had gotten me a lot of men's clothes, and the average cost of goods for everything he got was $1.33 an item. And this one is the first thing I think I've listed, and it sold in like, I don't know, 8 hours. It was barely up. So this is a Tommy Bahama 100% silk top. It has this like margarita embroidery in here, and it's got like this bowling shirt look. It's got the wood buttons. It has some of the like tropical detail on the side. I found this sold, this specific one. Saw a sold comp when I was looking, and I saw that the person who had sold this had in the title Garden of Hope and Courage Camp. And that version was like new with tags, so it actually said it on the tag. So I was able to include that in my listing, which must have helped sell this, because this was a full price sale. It sold for $36. So I made a profit of $28.37. This is the best sale I've had in a while, it feels like. Good morning. I did wake up with 2 offers this morning, one on eBay and one on Poshmark. The offer I received on eBay is for a pair of pants that my sister-in-law had given me. They're these green, I don't know what kind of pants you call these, but they're from the brand Studio Blue, which is this a Stitch Fix brand, I think. I'm not 100% certain, but I do know that my sister-in-law has had Stitch Fix, that is so hard for me, in the past. So I did receive a $20 offer on these this morning on eBay, which I accepted. In 43 days, I made a profit of $15.91 on those. This is not a brand I pick up when I see it in store, and I see a lot of them. Then my Poshmark sale is a shirt that I'm selling for my mom, and we're gonna split the profit. And this is a vintage Y2K Salty Dog t-shirt. I can't believe that someone bought this. We used to go to Hilton Head when I was a kid, and I had so much Salty Dog clothing that I've gotten rid of over the years. I had it listed for $20, expecting it to come through as an offer. So this morning I got a $14 offer. So in 39 days, me and my mom will split a profit of $11.05. I like these kinds of sales where they're not big numbers, but like it didn't involve me going out and spending all the time sourcing. So I always appreciate when my family members give me inventory to list. I have 2 smaller sales to go over, but they're very fast sales. Again, I have something else that was given to me by a family member. These are a pair of men's pull-on shorts. I feel like men's any kind of pull-on shorts have been selling for me. Not for a lot, but these are just Sonoma, which I think is Kohl's. These I did disclose. I feel like they had a mark on them. Am I crazy? Oh yeah, it's the most faint mark. I don't even, yeah, right there. These were my brother-in-law's. I don't remember. I might have listed these for like less than 15 because they're just Kohl's shorts. I got an offer on eBay today for $8, which I accepted. And in 7 days, I made $5.68 on those. And then these I had in a fairly recent haul. I didn't really know what the going for Thread and Supply would be, but these are an extra large linen blend, super coastal pair of like cropped, wider leg, super lightweight pants. I had a feeling these would go fast. They started popping off on Depop, which Depop's been so quiet for me that I've just been accepting all the offers coming in, and finally one of the $15 offers that came to me actually went through. So I had actually had $4.99 into these, and in 17 days I made $8.81. 2 smaller flips, but they were quick. and that gives me more money to then invest into more inventory. Okay, my first sale today is a recent purchase that I made at my last trip to Goodwill, and this was a style-based pickup that I had gotten off the new rack. So the brand is Style & Co., which isn't a brand I typically pick up, but this is a 3X, and it is a sleeveless kind of midi length chambray dress. It's super lightweight. I do believe it's 100% tencel. Yeah, tencel, and it's in excellent condition, and it's just like perfect seasonally. I've been picking up a lot of chambray recently because I don't think the brand necessarily matters. It's more of a, like how people really want to wear linen this time of year. Like this material is really lightweight and feels great. So like I said, I got this off the new rack at Goodwill, and they had it priced $7.99, which for my Goodwill and a dress is actually quite cheap. I did list it for $30, and it was listed for 13 days. Today the sale went through when my Posher VA sent a 10% off and discounted ship offer to the buyer, and I made $11.29 on this one. So this is a sale that I made for my mom. So this is actually from KKW Fragrance. This is the, oh boy, what is this called? Take it out of here. I don't really want to take it out. It's one of the scents of the crystal perfume. My mom didn't like it, and I think she sprayed it like 2 times. And the only place that you can sell sprayed perfume is Macari. So I did have this listed for, I think I originally listed it around $180 just based on sold comps. I have been slowly lowering that number. And today a offer came in for $130. So in 71 days, my mom's going to make a profit of $116.18. I can show you guys what it looks like too. I forget, this isn't the right box for it. So this is the box for the other perfume that she kept. So I know it's not the name on here, but I really don't want to pull it out because I just want it to be secure in here. Okay. I just had 2 sales that were personal sales, which netted to a positive, and I'll kind of explain. So my first sale was on Depop, and it was this lot of different face masks. These are from the Face Shop, and my brother and sister-in-law had actually gotten me these from Korea, but I've come to realize I'm not a face mask girly, like the sheet masks. Honestly, any mask in general, it's too much extra work. So I had listed these for 10, and on Depop today, someone offered me 8. So in 107 days, I made $7.07 on these masks. And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that actually is about $1 a mask, not bad. Then this was my bad sale. Fast sale, but not ideal. So actually I had bought these on Depop. These are a pair of linen pants. They are from Lewin Gray, size large, and they are a linen blend. They are, yeah, 55% linen. And they have like a really cute waist type. They're elastic, but they did not fit. They were way too big. I tried to like use the tie to like tighten them, and it just did not look good on me. But on Depop with like shipping and everything, I had paid $20.04 for these. So I was pretty sure I wasn't gonna get that when I sold them. I listed them for $19.99. I sent an offer to a watcher on eBay today for $17.10, which was accepted. So in 5 days, I wound up making a negative $6.47. However, with this sale, I came out in the positive 60 cents. So sometimes the small sales are worth it. Okay, the opposite of those other sales. This is a new in box graphing calculator. It has been cut, so I did disclose that, but it is new. Scott and I were yard sailing, and we paid $2 for this, and I listed it for $49 this morning. I got an offer for $39, which I accepted. So in 4 days, I made $29.94. I just had my fastest sale ever. Less than an hour. I just got this at the most recent 99-cent sale I shopped at, and this is from Zara. It is a size small, and it is a brown satin polyester button up with a bunch of tigers on it. Fastest sale ever. So crazy. So I was getting ready and I was researching this one, and I found this as a blogger's favorite, which I think with anything Zara makes it go fast, which I now can confirm that writing Zara blogger favorite before the item description really works. Like I said, I only spent 99 cents on this. I did see others listed, but I felt like they were listed way too high, considering that it is a polyester blouse. And this didn't have any damage, but if you look like right there, There's a little bit of wear on the fabric, not much, but it looks like maybe it got stuck on something. So I listed it for $32. In less than an hour, someone offered me $25 on Depop, which there's no fees. So I accepted, and I made $22.44. And I think on the 99-cent sale altogether, I spent like $36. And I think I've only listed like 3 or 4 things so far, and there's just, whew, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I just had my 3rd Depop sale of the day, and last week I think I only had 1 Depop sale the whole week, so maybe we're popping again. So this is another item from my personal collection. I can't remember if I had gotten this from a thrift shop or from ThredUp, but I've had this since like before I had Phoebe. This is maybe 6+ years old in my collection. This is actually from Old Navy, and this is a size medium. I had 3 of these like skater fit and flare dresses. None of them fit, so the other day I listed all 3 for $16 each. This one got a like on Depop, so I sent an offer for $13.60, and in 4 days I made $12.44. It's so cute. Honestly, I loved these dresses, but they just don't fit anymore. I didn't have any sales yesterday, but I did wake up to a sale on Poshmark this morning that was made by Poshmark VA, which I canceled my Poshmark VA subscription. It ends tomorrow, because I want to see if, since I do pay for Vendoo, and Vendoo does do offer sharing and closet sharing, I want to see if I'm okay with just having Vendoo do that, because I do know Poshmark VA also does like the more background, like following other poshers and, you know, sharing their stuff and like the stuff that like I'm not gonna do on Poshmark, and see if that hurts my store. If that does wind up happening, I might still need to get a Poshmark specific, you know, virtual assistant, but I want to see if just having Vendoo will be enough with the sharing function and the, you know, making offers from Vendoo function. However, great sale. If you saw the last What Sold video, I sold 2 items from like a yard sale. It was like a big flea market, and another item from the same exact seller sold today, and it's this pair of black, they're like a cropped pant. They have this like ruching on the side, and they are from the Chico's Traveler line, which is one of my best-selling brands. And these are new with tags, size 2, retailed for $69 originally. While I was sleeping, my Poshmark VA sent an offer to a liker for $30 plus discounted shipping, which was accepted. So in only 4 days, I made a profit of $20.25. The Chico's Traveler stuff, it doesn't make a lot of money, but it sells really fast for me. I'm assuming right now, because it's summer, it probably won't be a big seller come fall and winter, but I'm always pretty confident buying it for a small cost of goods. I wouldn't pay a lot for it, but it moves fast. I had 2 sales come through when I woke up this morning. The first is a full price sale on eBay. This is from my personal collection. Actually, both these shirts sold in 7 days, so I posted them both 7 days ago. So this is a women's v-neck Hamilton t-shirt. My parents had gotten this, I think maybe the last time they had seen Hamilton. I think they saw it in Chicago, but they got this a bunch of years ago. It's a size medium, but it's also a pretty like slim fit size medium, so this doesn't fit me anymore, and I thought it might have an audience, so I listed it for $14. Came through as a full price sale, so I made $10.92 on this one. Actually, this is the second time this one sold. I bought this Ralph Lauren long sleeve shirt at a yard sale recently, and it is called the Blake shirt. It's a size medium, and it's a silk linen blend. My battery's about to die. I spent $2.50 on it at a yard sale. I got a $25 offer on eBay recently, and that I accepted. The buyer never paid, so I relisted it last night. Woke up to another $25 offer on Poshmark this morning, so I made a profit of $17.50 on this one. So yeah, even though it literally sold, and then once I relisted it, it immediately resold within hours again, so that was pretty cool. I had one last sale come through for the week on Depop last night, and it's a bundle, and it's a pair of the same shorts. So these are called the Banana Republic Surplus Twill short, size 32. So there's this pair that's like more of a khaki color. This specific pair was listed for 58 days. However, this other pair, the same pair in green, this was only listed for 11 days. I've had both of these for a while. I got them for free from someone on Facebook Marketplace, and I've just been kind of procrastinating listing them because they're kind of boring, but I did list them. I think I had them both listed for about $15, and I got an offer on Depop last night for for $28.60 for the bundle. So I wound up making a profit of $26.73 on these men's Banana Republic shorts. So a boring sale, but a really good sale. We can really quick go over my numbers for the week. So I had a total of 18 sales this week. So for a sale amount of $522.53 with a profit of $354.12. I had a good week on Poshmark actually. I wound up having 5 sales, which I feel like is a lot for Poshmark. I had 6 eBay, 1 Macari, and 6 Depop. Depop finally woke up this week. I don't know what's going on. Overall, I feel like the middle of the week was really good for this week, and it kind of tapered off the last couple days. But so far for the month of June, so right now as I'm filming this, it's June 21st. So this week was the 14th through the 20th. So kind of 3/4 away through the month. My sales are $1,564.44 with a profit of $1,012.34. And for the year, sales are $6,843.37 with a profit of $4,440.48. We're heading out to the yard sales today. My rack is overflowing. I have lots to post. I'm having fun.